It's Thursday, August 27th, and this is your Day Starter. This Sunday in worship, we'll be looking at the story of Eutychus, found in the 20th chapter of Acts, beginning with the 7th verse. If you haven't had a chance to read it yet, you may want to pause this video and take a moment to read it. It's not long. If you have read it, or you're back to the video, then you know what the story is about. A young man dies, or seemingly dies, and is brought back to life by the Apostle Paul. Notice how I said he dies or seemingly dies. In point of fact, scholars look at this story and struggle with it, knowing exactly what happened with Eutychus. Some interpret this as if he has been severely wounded, nearly dead, and is healed by the disciple. Others read the original language and come to the conclusion that he was in fact dead, and that this is a miraculous healing that brings him all the way back to life and should be read that way. Here's the interesting point. Whether he has died and been brought back to life, or whether he was gravely injured and healed by the old Saint Paul, the reality is he was healed, made new, and made whole. And it reminds me that sometimes in our lives, we focus a little bit about, where we are and where we hope to get, and worry about why we aren't there yet. And think about all the things we have to do, all the places we have to go, all the heavy lifting that has to happen to get us to our goals and hopes in lives. Some of us look at those lists of goals and see them as very long and daunting, overwhelming even. Others of us look at it and say, maybe it's manageable, and it might take some time, but I can get there. Some of us perceive ourselves as deeply wounded and needing some help to get to our goals. Others of us feel as if it's hopeless, as if we're already dead. The good news of Eutychus' story is it doesn't matter where you are on your journey with Christ or achieving life goals, or however you want to frame it. The story of Eutychus is a reminder that God heals, takes us from where we are to where God calls us to be. Entering into life with God has that impact. So maybe worry less about where you are and open yourself up to the possibilities of just where God can take you.